各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩最终幻想 or as we know it in English, Final Fantasy. Hello everyone, we are going to attempt to go down Gurg Volcano. We did the other half and we had to actually make an emergency run to Crescent Lake. But we are now back in the dungeon and we are going to go proceed. We've already gotten the treasure from level 2, so we will be heading further in the dungeon this time. Last time I had to end the stream a bit earlier than expected, but only because it didn't make sense to try to do the... the dungeon with so little time. And I knew that we would need a lot more time. So actually, we were originally going to do Zelda too, but it just didn't make... I'm just... it's sorry for the really late start. It's just... Oh, by the way, sorry. Flashing lights warning. I'm so sorry. Oh, why do we... I'm honestly really tempted to reset. Just because, these things are just too annoying. If I fought them later in the dungeon, I would have reset, but... Yeah, just gonna reset. Hello, Romeo, welcome. Man, we're getting really unlucky on those. Running so many red gargoyles. Especially on the first floor. It's kind of rough, man. Okay, good. Yeah, those lava tiles will keep draining your HP, but we're okay for now. I'm not going to restore health yet. Yeah, we want to definitely be more conservative now that we're going to level 5. Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay, yeah. And yeah, we want to save our level 4 and 5 charges for the White Mage for Fast and Cure 3. So we gotta be a bit more conservative. Don't want to use all our magic a lot because we need to be more careful. So we'll be using Ice too, but I need to keep fast. Yeah, he has fast. Yeah, so I can't use Lutz's Ice 2 too much because I only get to use it twice. And then, let me see. Rosa needs to keep a Cure 3, and of course Life in general, especially with scary things like Paralisk and Red Gargoyle, honestly. That's pretty scary. So we're just going to ignore these and just head west. Perfect. Okay. Welcome to level 3. We didn't make it this far last time, but we are here now. Okay, we need to just go east. Finally, our first encounter. It's a red Hydra, nothing too scary. We'll find out. Just kidding. I already know. As you know, these guys aren't that tough, so we don't need to use Aether. Or anti-fire. I keep saying Aether, but it's anti-fire, yeah. Aether has a nice sound to it. It does look like a fur, though. It's kind of funny sounding. Okay. We need to go east. There are no treasures on this part of level 3. Okay. Definitely need to probably heal now. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, since there's no undead, I'm not going to save for harm. Alright, welcome to level 4. In this part of level 4, there is no, there are no treasures, so we'll just be burning through your eyes. I'm really sorry. Shoot. Ooh, Grey Worm already? I forgot you can run. I didn't know you could run into these as a normal encounter. Dang. They look pretty intimidating, don't they? Yeah, I remember. I think they're weak against ice, but they're not gonna live long. It's not gonna live long enough to worry about that. Yeah, I'm mostly worried for Rosa. I know, sorry for burning your eyes. Flashing lights warning. Okay, so we want to go... Yeah, you can pretty much go this route however you'd like. But there are no treasure on this side either, so don't worry about it. The next section, though, we'll have treasure, but not yet. Yeah, trying to make sure our friends are still alive. Yep, let me see. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, I knew it. Oh, one wizard Orgor. Oh, that's not gonna be a big deal. And especially he didn't cast Ruse, which was his only chances of lasting longer than 2 rounds. So he's dead. But unfortunately he got a hit on Yang, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to... Sorry, I just noticed my lighting is totally off. I need to get rid of one of my light. There you go. There you go, there you go. Sorry, it was probably really overly bright. I was like, wait a minute, I forgot something. I should probably heal. Yeah, that should be enough to get us through the rest of this floor. I know, sorry, flashing lights. Alright. Welcome, friends, to the actual part where we have to actually get stuff from the dungeon. Right, I think. Let me check where we are. Yeah. I know where we are. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get the chest in here first. There is an encounter on the right, so let's go ahead and do it. We want to get as much EXP as we can possibly do, so... Let's do it. It's just one Grey Worm. Unfortunately, he got a hit, so... Hello, random person. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's dead. Oh, no, you're welcome. Glad I could stream. I'm just sorry I started so late, but... Okay, well, soft is nice. It'll save me a trip later, just elsewhere. Alright, let's see. I have heals, so I'm going to be more willing to use them. Alright, what's over here? Oh, the Agama. I think you use an ice. It's weak against ice, but I don't think it's necessary to do it. Especially if it's just one. No problem, I'll fall asleep soon though, no worries. Oh. Yeah, if it did more damage with this move, I'd be a lot more worried to use anti-fire, but it's not. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I remember it being that tough. Based on my intelligence that I've heard, that I gathered. Not my actual intelligence, but you know. Ooh, level up for Glenn. Strength, agility, and vitality. Who cares? Vitality, strength, and Who cares? And vitality and luck. For Yang and Rosa gets agility, who cares, and vitality. Yeah, sadly, intelligence doesn't work in this game, so that would be a useful stat if we were playing any other versions of game, but not this one. Yeah, I don't want to use too much. I want to like keep reserve charges for anti-fire, because there are some dangerous enemies, so I probably have to hold off on using heal too much. Oh, sorry, yeah, the heal spell, not the heal potion. And that really helps our more funds. Let's get the absorb we need. And we should be good to go. Yeah, I know I had to do it to prevent the bug from happening. As you know, the black belt, or the monk, absorb is based on his level, so we kind of want to make sure he gets it. Ow. Alright. There's a fork in the road. We want to go here first. There's nothing guarding this, so we'll just keep the free money. The Gil, 1760. Oops. That was a little mistake. It's okay. And one more for that. We have enough to survive. And I really should put like a flashing lights warning. But oh well. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So we've got a few chests here. None of them are guarded except for the ones on the top. Pure, which is nice. 880. Oh, Red Hydra. Oh, you. This is not a fixed encounter. This is just a random battle. It's not tough enough for me to worry about. See? Dead. Ooh, we have the Eye Sword. So, do we want to use this Eye Sword? Yes. Yes, we want to... Oh, yeah. Do we still have heal 2s? Yeah, we still have heal 2s, so we need it. You could use it to heal yourself too, but I'm kind of being more careful. Anyway, the Ice Sword, let's see, it will do 43 damage. But if we equip the Ice Sword with Glenn, it will do 47 damage. Look at that. So yes, this will finally replace your Silver Axe. Or not finally, this will replace your Silver Axe. It's better than the Silver Axe. As you can see, it does more damage. So we want to use that. For the... Or hold on, wait a minute. Oh, no. I get it. I don't think we should use... No, we're gonna give this to the person that needs it more, which is Lutz. Lutz can use the Ice Sword, and it will be better than his Silver Sword. So finally he can now... Look at that. So now we have 43 damage on the fighter, and now 39 damage for Lutz. So I said fighter, Glenn. Yeah. So neato. All right, let's get our fixed encounter here. It's just a Grey Worm. Nothing to write home about. I will tell you when one of the fixed encounters later in this dungeon will be a lot harder. So you definitely don't want to take it easy. So don't assume all these fixed encounters are going to be this easy. Alright. Let's first get the one on the left, which is $7,340. And more importantly, the Flame Shield. Now, do we want to use the Flame Shield? Yes, we do. The Flame Shield will be useful for the fighter. It will be better than his Silver Shield. So we'll be using that. Yeah, 58. As you see, his absorb went up. So you can tank better. So let's go. Let's go back down to the fork again. okay for now. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, these are kind of annoying, but I just make sure to check their health. And hi, Christine VT. Oh, welcome, welcome. I see it's your first time. I don't know if it's your first time watching, but it's first time chatting. Welcome, welcome. Always nice to have new people. Okay, we're going down. Yeah, I have a map just in case, because this is quite a long dungeon, so. Okay, so look over here. It's a fork in the road. We want to go in here first. I believe there is a fixed thing. How's going your stream? Oh, pretty good. Relatively. We're doing a dangerous dungeon, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, no. The fixed encounter is one more up. I'll just show it to you. But we will avoid it the next time. It's just a grey worm. Nothing to write home about. Wow, that almost killed it. I don't even know if it will survive till Lutz gets a chance to hit it. Neat. The extra level is helping us out, and it will help us out later too. Okay, we got 155 gold gil and 10 gil. Yeah, not much to. Not a particularly great haul there, but oh well. Let's go to the next. Let's go here to the right. Yeah, my key is just to make sure that our health is still okay when we get off the lava tile, because that's when an encounter could happen. So that has a nice little effect of allowing us to control when we arrive. Alright, 2000 gil. Yeah, this one's empty. There's nothing in it. What a shame. And finally we have replenished our house that we can use for later. And yeah, we got a fixed encounter. May I ask which games are your favorites? Like, you mean in general or for Final Fantasy? Because in general, there's a lot of great games. I don't even know. Alright, the Red Hydra died pretty easily. Yeah, at least we getting those. Those are pretty good. The Red Hydras are pretty good encounters to be having. It could be a lot worse. Ow, 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 ow. So yeah, now we can go down. So let's make sure. Okay. Oh, Agama. Nah, that's fine. And since we get the first strike on it, it's going to be even easier. He only can do that flame movement. It only does like 20 damage to everybody. We can make it, hold on, let me check something. That's fine. We can make good videos or streams. I don't know why it auto-botted you. I guess they're worried you're a solicitor. But I mean, I'm gonna be kind for now. I don't know if we'll do streams together. My times are just really all over the place, so I kind of can't commit to anything. But thank you for offering, though. Oh, right, we're going to get 1200 gil off of that. Yeah, since you don't, like, I think the Automod turns that on because they're worried, like, people are bots, so that's probably why you got your message didn't go through the first time. Okay, let's go to the right. Ow, 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 ow. We're gonna need our help for the next ones. Alright, let me show you where the encounters are. First one here. It's just an Agama. Nothing to really write home about. Are you a stream more of a fun hobby or something you're aiming to grow? I would say that it's more of a hobby for me, to be honest. I know like if I had more time and I did not already have a job, then I might have thought about growing it, but like it doesn't really make sense for me to I don't think I can grow it fast enough to offset losing my full-time job. So basically it's just a hobby for me. And of course if anyone's kind enough to support, like that's always nice, but I don't try to do that. And let's show you the next encounter. Oh wait, did I get the chest? Shoot, I might have just walked up without getting the chest. It's okay, it's just Agama anyway. I'm not gonna fight it again, but I'll show you. I just wanted to show you what oops, I got distracted. Let me show you the chest first. Okay, 618 and 1200. So first, this is the one. We get a wooden staff. That's completely useless. And let me show you what's down here. 1250 gil. Amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have more people watch, but I know basically I'm just behind. My circumstances don't make it easy. One, I can't stream. Streaming consistently is on a consistent time is super hard for me because of my child. So that makes it really, really hard. And like I'm just not streaming the games that should get me more growth. I mean, I guess if like I focused on one game series, then like that would make sense. Then I could maybe build off the games community. Like for instance, if I was just only a Final Fantasy streamer, or only a, I mean, I am mostly an RPG streamer, but the problem is the RPGs I play are all over the place, so they're not consistently like, oh, this is the kind of this series I specialized in these particular series, or like, oh, I only play like, I don't know, Saga, for instance. I have not actually played any Saga games. I would love to at some point. Or I only play Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest or something. Like, then maybe. But, like, it's super hard to grow. Like, I would have to be streaming a lot more and be engaging on a lot more on social media. And it's just like, I just can't. I just don't have time to be doing that. Alright. Yeah, but it's no good. I would love to maybe like if I got like, I always thought like if I stopped working as much, I would just do this instead and stream in the daytime where I can get more viewers. But like not the super daytime, but like near the dinner time of Eastern time. I know you think grow some money to Twitch or choose to become gamer as a carrier? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand the question. Oh, as a career, I get it now. Oh, I see. Would you grow? Oh, that's an interesting. I'm not the person to really answer that question because like I don't feel like I pro gamer enough. I know there's actually quite a few people that like they were themselves pro gamers and then they transitioned to Twitch as over time because like winning tournaments just isn't enough to keep yourself afloat, to be honest. Yeah, that's the hard part with being when you're in a pro team. You end up going to content creation, or you end up being gaming on Twitch more because it's more consistent income. So oftentimes you kind of have to do both. You can be a pro gamer for a career, and then as slowly you start transitioning to Twitch when you start being able to always keep up. Oh, right. But first, before we do anything, now we need to go. We are on level 5, by the way. This is near the end of the dungeon, so we're gonna run into some crazy things, especially the one guarding this chest. So at first, we need to defeat the thing in front of us. So let's see what it is. If I remember, is it an Agama or? Yeah, it's an Agama. So this guy is no big deal, but what's below is a lot worse. Yeah, it's gonna do 2 damage, whatever. It's a wimp. Yeah, the Agamas are no big deal. But what's coming up is... So, remember I told you there's a fixed encounter that you need to save a anti-fire? Well, here it is. We're going to heal up because I am actually kind of worried. So let's make sure that we have enough health to deal with it. You can possibly kill it really, really quickly, but I'm not going to bank on that. Let's go. Here it is. Oh, we got really lucky. Chance to strike first. Yes. Alright, everyone. This is the red dragon. It is very powerful. And it is no joke, so... yeah, this thing is mean. Alright, let's go ahead and attack it. And I don't think I want to use Ice 2. Could I use Ice 2? Yeah, because like I just only need how many fasts? Yeah, I think so. I don't think I need fast for this one, so I'm gonna use... should I use Ice 2? Maybe I just use regular attack. I might be okay. If I use anti-fire, I might be okay. Since I have this turn, I may be able to avoid using Ice 2. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and you are casting anti-fire right now. You have no... Rosa has no business not casting this. Because it has a super move, fire move that will decimate you if you don't have anti-fire. And that would really, really stink. Okay. Maybe we can kill it this turn. Yes, we have. We got really lucky. We got the chance to attack. Because you could, like, it could attack you before you have anti-fire and then you just get like 90 damage to everybody or something crazy. Look at how much EXP it gives you. Oh, right. And now we have the flame armor. Oh, Ray. Oh. Oh, fun. We have to deal with wizard ogres. This is a fixed encounter. This is not a fixed encounter, as you saw. So we just gotta defeat it. Yay. The Cerberus is pretty strong, so just be careful. I don't think it casts anything like crazy, but I don't remember. Yeah, it's just does regular attacks, so nothing to worry about. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, sadly, I don't... Speaking of Twitch Grove, I certainly don't think... Oh, well, it survived. I certainly don't think the original Final Fantasy on NES is particularly a hot game for Twitch, but... I did wanted to do it. I mean, I guess I guess it might be attractive because it's masochistic. Some people tend to like masochism in video games. It's always fun to watch the struggle. And we are definitely not having an easy time, but actually we're having a pretty... We're actually getting some decent encounters. Like, okay, I'm not gonna jinx it yet, so once we come out of the dungeon, then I'll talk. I'll say what we didn't run into. But first, let's get rid of this Agama again. It's just one, so no big deal. Can I ask you something in mind? I guess that's fine. I will... Sure, go ahead. That Agama is so easy. So easy. Oh, right. Okay. That is all the treasure chest in the level 5. The rest of the other rooms have nothing. So they're a complete waste of time to go to. Even though you might be tempted to... I mean, if you didn't know any better, you would just go explore everywhere and then find out there's nothing there. Where am I from? Oh, sure. I am this in the... Like, I'm not originally from here, but I'm live in the San Francisco Bay Area, so we're like in the area near San Francisco. Yeah, I'm originally from an island called Saipan in the West Pacific. It's a U.S. territory. People don't really remember it. It was more important in World War II. Yeah, they're kind of having a rough time right now with typhoons. But yeah, I'm streaming from near San Francisco. Oh right. Probably some weaklings. Yeah, whatever. Oh, of course you did. Yeah, the worst part is when the Wizard Ogre gets to cast a ruse on it, so it's just gonna take a lot longer to kill because it will dodge stuff. Seriously? Yep, that's right. Yep, it's true. Like, I grew up in Saipan for 16 years. Yeah, you have to, like, let me type it out. Like, because a lot of people don't. Oh, the Green Ogre died. Lol. Sorry, I just know. Yeah, I'm always all about, like, hey, you know this place? It's pretty cool. Nice to visit. I don't know if I would live there because, like, it's pretty lacking. But, I mean, if you really like island life, I guess you could enjoy it. Things are definitely slower back there. I kind of miss it. I haven't been back in so long. Compared to San Francisco, like, Saipan is a lot slower. But it's seriously a nice place to vacation, though. It's not very big, though, so you might want to try to see if you can get other locations. Like, you could go to Guam as well. And, like, maybe you can add Palau, or you could go I'll go to Manila, because we're actually really close to the Philippines. Or you could do it as part of going there from Taiwan or Japan, or like Tokyo or Taipei if you want to. Anyway, but this is not a travel log because we do have some important business to go take care of, and our important business is to deal with. You see the fiend here? Let's talk to her. Yes, I spoiled her. It's a her. Oh right, let's do this. Is it you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, well, Carrie is not her real name. Let me give you her real name. Since this is a big mistranslation. Her real name, the Fiend of Water, is... Hold on. Apparently I keep forgetting her real name is a lot longer, but anyway. Excuse me. Whoa. I almost hit the button. Hold on, guys. I'll get her real name. 1 minute. Apparently I can't find things. Oh, maybe it's down. Oh yeah, this is just a regular. Yeah, sorry, apparently I can't. Not Pisco Demon. One sec, guys. I will give you her real name. Apparently, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Man, my memory's kind of sucking nowadays. Yeah. No, not those. I'll find it. Apparently... Hold on. I'll just do it this way. I don't know why I'm doing it the long way. Yeah, it's Marilith. Yeah. Marilith. So I, Marilith, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. And she's not joking, so... Alright. This is Marilith. I don't know how it ended up being Carrie, but... I don't know. Translators were not on point. She's pretty tough. She has 6 arms, so that's pretty intimidating. So let's take her out. We're going to use mostly physical attacks because Lutz's own job will be to cast fast on everyone, including himself. And then you do that, and Rosa will really pretty much be healing and anti-fire. So we want to whack. Oh my gosh. I was afraid of that. Look how tough she is. I have life just in case, but... Okay. Wow, that's really unlucky. Is our luck gonna run out? He almost died. And I'll answer your question once we are not in death's door. Okay, we have Cure 3. Please don't hit Young. Oh, good. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. See, if you didn't have anti-fire, you would be totally dead. So, she is no joke. And also sad that Cure 3 doesn't do that much healing. Yeah, you want to cast fast, you just do what you gotta do. Oh, good. She attacked the right person. Oh my gosh. Come on, take her out. I'm so scared right now. There you go. 130 is a lot better than 50. Okay. He might still live. Yeah, Liz has nothing better to do other than casting... I could cast Ice 3 for Ice 2 for fun. But I think regular attacks will do better than that. Yeah, you guys just attack normally. I'm just gonna hold off on what can you really do. Yeah, just do heal to make sure people are healed up. Okay, darkness, who cares? Yeah, actually she wasted this attack. Remember I said the darkness... oh, dead. Nice. 618 and 3,000 gold kill. Yeah, take that, Carrie. Or, sorry, Marilith. Yeah, you see, she's pretty tough. She's... People would consider her like the toughest of the fiends, and not in terms of raw stats, but just when you encounter her. So the fact that we were able to survive is good. It was a little close for comfort, but oh well. And yes, finally, what is the most delicious food where you live? Oh, there's a lot of good food. I mean, we have a lot of good Chinese food in this area, mostly because there's a huge amount of Chinese immigrants. So Chinese food is probably the way to go. You cannot go wrong. But there's a lot of really great restaurants. We have a lot of good diversity, especially for Asian food. Do I have a personal media account? I mean, we have the stream account. It's right. It should have been on the MooBot, so please feel free to check it out if you like. Alright, let's move on. Alright. And that means by walking over it, you see that our crystal of fire is now activated, or orb of fire. And now we can get out of here. Oh, jeez, that was scary. I actually was worried that Merilith would kill Yang and we would have to do life in the middle of the battle, which is kind of scary. Because you'd still be extremely vulnerable. Oh, right. Well, we finished the battle, and we finished the dungeon actually a little early, and we were very lucky. You notice we didn't run into a single Perilous or a single red gargoyle, so let's count our blessings there. It could have been a lot worse, as you remember from the first time we went through. So, whew. Yeah, and actually I should have mentioned that for Merilith, you really should... Level 17 is kind of helpful. So if you were lower than level 17, that fight would have been a lot harder. And Yang might have died, honestly. He only survived by a few HP. Alright, let's go to Crescent Lake. And we're gonna have to get ready for the next terrible dungeon. The next dungeon is actually the worst one we're going to be facing. I think it's the hardest one. Or I don't know. I don't know if it's the hardest one, but it is going to be pretty close. Hey, follow your Twitter? Of course, please. Feel free. Feel free to follow the stream social account. Alright. Oh, we have Ochu to deal with. I already saved, so I'm not too worried about what we encountered here. We have no spells, so it's gonna be us versus the world. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Crescent Lake, heal up, get all our stuff, and then we'll be headed to a certain place, which I'll talk about later. But that dungeon, the next dungeon is going to be really painful, so we'll try our best. Okay, so we need to... and also, just to spoil, the next dungeon will require us to go through it 3 times. Yes, I'm not joking. We will have to go through it 3 times. Oh my goodness. But, oh well. Welcome to Final Fantasy on the NES. Oh no, I'm just kidding. You would have to do it even on the not the NES, so you can't run away. Yeah, but we do need it because we need to get something very important from there. Alright, we'll take our canoe back to Crescent Lake. No, whatever. Wow. Yeah, our people are much stronger, so these things are just going to go down even faster than expected. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is just regular Hydras. They're weaker than the red Hydras we fought in the volcano. The Gurgu It's Gurgu and Volcano in this game, but it's in future versions it'll be called Golg Volcano, because I think that's the intended name, because Gurg in Japanese, Gurg is close to Golg, but they wrote it out literally in the original English translation as Gurgu, because it's Gurg in Japanese, but it's Golg really because of the LR thing. Okay, one regular red Hydra. Oh, not even a red Hydra, just a regular Hydra. Whatever. You nothing now. As if by getting more powerful, we are hitting harder. Yeah, look at how powerful Lutz hits. He's crazy strong now. That ice sword is a godsend for him. Oh, right. Finally, we're at Crescent Lake. I'll need to go back to Corneria for saves, so... Not saves, for tents. Welcome back. There's nothing to buy here but we will. Let's go ahead and restock all the heals, so we'll get a little chance to just hang out and take it easy for a little bit. Because you can't buy multiple items at once. Yay. I forget if the original Dragon Quest, whether you could buy multiple items. I don't remember. I've never played the original Dragon Quest on NES, or Dragon Warrior for English speakers, because they were afraid of getting in trouble with Quest, the people that make the Quest games. So they didn't want to call it Dragon Quest, so they changed it to Dragon Warrior. And it was Dragon Warrior for a very long... Dragon Quest in the West, or in English, was Dragon Warrior for a very, very long time. Until Dragon Quest 8 changed it. They just left it as Dragon Quest. I personally... Dragon Quest is what I know it as, so... We played Dragon Quest on this stream already. We played up to Dragon Quest 4. I do want to play Dragon Quest 5 at some point, but I will let you guys know when I decide to do so. But I don't remember if the NES version of Dragon Warrior has multiple items. How long have I been talking to you? We've been streaming for about 40... I really should set up stream time as... Oh, okay. Wait, that's all the... You know, we never used a single pure. I just realized that. I'll take one more. Yeah, 45 minutes is it's about 47 minutes stream time. Okay, so let's save here first. I do want to go back and get some tents though, so that means we have to go to Corneria. Let's go ahead and do that in just a moment. I'm going to save though. Oh yeah, and I think it would be a good idea to... Actually, I can just go to Corneria to do it, but... We can at least sell our silver shield. That's useless now. Yeah, he has a silver shield. Yeah, we don't need this. Hold on, let me double check. Before I start selling things. That's the hard part, is that you don't know what... So the flame armor... Oh yeah, I forgot to check. Yeah, let me take a look at armors again. Sorry, it's been a while. Is the flame armor any good? Yeah, normally it would defend you against fire, but it doesn't work in this game, so don't worry about it. The flame armor is 12 versus the silver armor. Nope, it's worse. Nope, we sell it. Yeah, it's getting sold. It doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, the secondary effect, which would be to protect you against fire, doesn't do anything, so it's useless. So it shall be sold, along with the silver shield. Do you play games alone or with someone? Generally... I mean, I generally play more single player, especially with streaming. Like, streaming, I very rarely... I haven't played multiplayer on stream in a really long time. I mean, I just have so little time for... I have to make sure to use my time for streaming well, so unfortunately that also means I can't just stream it all the time. I do play multiplayer offline though, so... Kind of both, really. Let's go in. Also, Christine, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? I guess you're up, so I don't know if you're in... Either, I don't know what the time... It's just for time zone, because like... I guess if you're up now, like, it's pretty late for North America, but I think for EU it would be like 1 PM, so 1:45, so that's not too bad. So yeah, basically, my time is great for people who are watching from Europe. So let me just sell the silver armor. Oh, you're from UAE. Oh, you're from Dubai. Oh, not Dubai. Sorry. Dubai is just... I know it's not necessarily. You could be from Abu Dhabi or Fujairah or... Oh, UAE. Neat, neat, neat. I have been to the UAE before. It's funny, my father lives in the UAE, which is kind of funny. That's so crazy. Yeah, so you guys, oh yeah, then it's perfect. It's a nice afternoon for you now. Okay, we're gonna sell the flame armor too. Wow, look at how much it's worth. 30,000. So if anyone who doesn't know what the UAE stands for, United Arab Emirates, and yes, it's the country that has the city of Dubai. So that's like the most famous city there. I think most people don't know the capital Abu Dhabi that well. I've been to Abu Dhabi though. But yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I've never had anyone from the... What does your father do in the UAE? I've never had anyone come from... Anybody from the Middle East, the Middle East, like Middle East time zones watched the stream before. So that's cool. My father, I mean, he has a business nowadays. He used to be a professor. But, yeah, well, I'm not going to delve too far into it, but I'm just going to, basically he runs, a restaurant nowadays, taking it easy. But he's gotta take it easy for his health, though. Alright, let's go to Corneria before I forget to do so. Yeah, trolls, whatever. You ain't nothing. You certainly aren't gonna be any threats now. Let me think. But yeah, so... Oops. I realized that Jan can kill a troll on his own, so... Probably should have spread the damage out more. Oh well. The troll will get to hit us a couple more times. Whatever. Alright, let's go to Corneria, get some tents, and then we can call it... We'll be ready for the next dungeon, which I will tell you about in just a moment. Red Sahikin, is your father's business that you have a job? More of a business... Yeah, he's mostly a businessman these days. As I mentioned, he runs a restaurant. He used to be a professor. So that would be when he had a job, but he doesn't do that anymore. He's just gonna take it easy. Yeah, I don't know how to put... I'm just looking at... Sorry, I had to focus on the game for a moment. I was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. He gotta take it easy, but nowadays, for his health, boom. But that's cool. I've never had a viewer from the UAE, so... Wait, no, it's up. Sorry, it's been... Oh, odd eye. Oh, fun. Sure. I mean, they're pretty weak, so... All of our characters can kill them one at a time, with one hit, honestly. I don't think she's... Oh, except Rosa. She can't kill Sahakin on her own. Yeah, I'd love to. Probably will have to visit him. Hopefully, some point I can visit. I died in the UAE, in Dubai again. There are parts of the UAE I haven't seen. A volunteer, please follow me back. Okay. I'll follow for. I can do that. You were nice enough to chat with me for so long. Normally, I don't do follow for follow, but that's only if some people. Just, yeah, the worst is when some people just follow you on Twitter and they don't, you don't know who they are, and then you're just like, what the? You're like, what the? And they're like, hey, you should follow me because I follow you. But, that's no good. You didn't even talk to me. I mean, that doesn't happen to me too much, but that has happened before. But of course, for you, you talked with me for so long. Thank you for watching, supporting, and watching the stream. So, of course. I'd be happy to. Let me think. What was I doing here again? Oh yeah. I need to get tent too. Hold on. Let me check if there's any weapons I didn't sell off already. Normally this would be a lot big. There would be a lot more weapons to sell off, but there's not too many this time. Okay, so I need to sell the wooden staff and the silver sword. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that silver sword anymore. And the wooden staff is certainly useless. Even if you did have a black mage, which you could use with it, could be able to use it, it would be useless. It's kind of a joke at that point. So yeah, we are going to keep our ice sword and sell our silver sword. And yeah, I'll follow on Twitter when I get off the stream. It's kind of hard for me to do so right now. Nice. Thank you for letting me know that that's you. Because I was kind of worried. I'm like, okay, how am I going to figure this out? Which one this person is? Or which one was Christine? Yeah, feel free to stop on the Discord too if you'd like. I usually update that more often. I don't use the stream account for too much for talking with people. Twitter is kind of sometimes, but so I don't really want to be on there too much, but you know, it's kind of necessary if you want to network. That's why I have all the social. That's why we have all the social media accounts on that Moobot command. Tent. Yeah, we can get 2 more tents and call it. That's enough shopping. Yeah, we have a lot of money, but that will go quickly because we have some. Later on, you'll have expensive things that you will need to buy. So don't get too complacent just because you have 131,000. Oh, Sahagin. Okay. Oh, they ran. So sometimes that's actually a good way to show a little demonstration of the system. Sometimes if you're really over level compared to the enemies, they'll just run away, which is super nice. So you saw the top one ran away because it's like, oh crap, your levels are too high. And that ability, yep, see, the Sahagin is so scared that it ran away. So that's an interesting system they implemented to cut down on to make annoying battles go a little faster. If you're way too high level, they get scared. Unfortunately, the sharks and the red Sahagin aren't afraid of you yet, so unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Yeah, these guys won't run away. But I remember they're one of the fastest ways speedrunners get across. Let's see. Get to the end is they use that ability, that feature. You can actually make Chaos run away. Sorry, I spoiled it a little bit, but you can make the final boss of the game, Chaos. I won't tell you anything about Chaos, but run away, and you can win the game that way. It's hilarious, but it's actually how how speedrunners can do it. It's crazy how they manage to do it. By the way, what do you do despite streaming? Let's see. I guess I'm a software engineer, so I usually program. No, we can do it. Really? Okay, sure. We'll fight these things. Yeah, so I guess I can do programming besides that. Otherwise, I take care of my kid. Yeah, that's kind of my day-to-day. make sure my kid is doing okay. I don't think we'll be able to start the ice cave today, or we shouldn't start the ice cave today. And I'm also sad the Sahagin aren't running away, but oh well. There they are. There they are. There they go. Nope. Yeah, I programmed some, like... Generally, the stuff I work on is, like, No, I mean, like, I work for for Electronic Arts, EA, actually, so... Yes, I do. Yep, that's right. Software engineer for EA. My stuff generally involves the server, so the multiplayer server. So I work on the team that ensures that people can play Battlefield and a bunch of other games in multiplayer. So I was very excited to show. I put in Discord, like I'm in the credits of the latest Battlefield and Skate. Yeah, I'm just gonna disclose it. There's no point hiding it. Everyone knows my real name is Kevin, but like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Obviously, I'm not playing as a representative of EA. So do not take my own opinions as EA's opinions. Just covering my butt. I think the only EA game I wanted to stream would probably be... Well, actually, there's a couple of them, but most likely it would be either Dragon Age or Mass Effect, and I just haven't gotten around to that yet. Oh, right, we need to figure out where to go. Do we talk to this person? No. Oh, yes, he's awake now. For 10 years, I probed for the floater. Canoe north to the ice cave. So... Yeah, I don't know why you would think to do this, but you're supposed to talk to this NPC, as you saw. He was asleep earlier, as you remember. And he tells you that we need to get the floater from the ice cave. And he's right. We do need the floater. That is our ability to flight. And it will help us get to areas we couldn't reach originally. So now we must brave the next dungeon, the ice cave. And pray we don't get eliminated. So we will need to stock up. We have stocked up already. I don't think they say anything interesting. Okay, wait. You're the one that says new things. 400 years ago, we lost we lost control of the wind. 200 years later, we lost the water. Then earth and fire followed. The powers that bind this world are gone. Yeah. What are my future plans regarding streaming? I mean... I don't know, I just kind of the same thing. Picking games that I find interesting. Generally, I try not to pick games that are too modern. What I meant is, like, if it's within, like, a year or a month, it's not going to be on the mainstream. Because, like, that wouldn't... One, it doesn't really distinguish you, and two, it's, like... I feel like there's lots of older games that haven't been... that deserve a lot of attention, so... Granted, I don't always play, like, unknown games. Like, obviously, this is not an unknown game, this Final Fantasy. Even though this entry of this game in the series is not very, like... is not the most popular, I would say. Alright. Let's save... edit in... Okay, let me think. What am I going to do here? Yeah, we need to go to Ice Cave. So, Emily, that's probably all the time we're going to have today. Because, like, we start so late, unfortunately. So, I'm going to have us go to the Ice Cave. And then, that's pretty much it for the day, unfortunately. So, we need to go low. Let's get going. Yeah, we have 17 pures. We have 17 tents, cabins, and softs if we need it. So yeah, we're gonna have to go up. Oh, giant, whatever. Yeah, this is a kind of a whatever enemy at this point. I remember when in the Peninsula Power they used to kick our butts? Well, now we're the ones kicking their butts. That's life to have growth. Alright, we're going to go to the ice cave, so... Hold on, how do we get there? Oh wait, hold on. I'm in the wrong side. Sorry. I need to go elsewhere. You know what? I don't feel like this. Bye. It's just too much work to kill all these Caribes. Normally I would fight every encounter, but it's just, look at how long it takes. What do you think? How much can your streaming followers increase? I honestly don't know. I think it depends on the game. Like, we've had fluctuate with things where, like, the follower count goes up, but I mean, people don't, not everyone sticks around because we play so many different games. So, like, you just don't really have, like, we're not consistent about series, so people just come and go, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm just hoping these don't poison, but if they do, oh well. So it really depends. I think if certain games more people follow because, ironically, yeah, it's not big games that, like, it's not games that are very famous that generally get more followers. I mean, sometimes it does, but that's rare. I actually found that people are more, for the more, like, less known stuff, people are more hardcore about following people. So, I can tell you good, okay, sure. I mean, you can, feel free. Let me think, what am I doing here? Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna kill the first. Oh. Alright, so we need to go to the ice cave. We need to go to the ice cave. And that will require us to go around up. And now go in here. You could dock there, but that would be the long way. Why would you do that? Well, you can go straight to the canoe this way. Yes, this is actually a little feature you can do. That is not, that if you may not know, but you can actually just cut down the amount of time, so you're not docking up there and walking down. Why would you do that? You can go straight from ship to canoe. Isn't it nice? Okay, so we need to go around. I think the enemies are going to be the same. Yeah, it's just Caribe. Yeah, whatever. They're so weak at this point that just have one go after, have one person go after one Caribe. They're pretty easy. Oh, it was a chance to strike first? Nice. I didn't even realize that. I've noticed that VTuber are popular in streaming nowadays. People use VTuber as the game followers very quickly, at least from what I've seen. Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, that makes sense. I think, yeah, that's also one, well, that is one way you can get more people to follow you if you have a good VTuber model. The hard part is actually just getting the model in the first place. And I know it's crazy. There's so many VTubers now. It's like a revolution in streaming, honestly. here. Up. No, no, no. Up, 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 up. Yeah, that would definitely do it for some. I mean, I don't I don't personally want to do that. One is like you have to pay, like you have to make the model, and it means you either pay someone or you do it yourself, which I can't do. And I don't want to pay. Yeah, like, and like you need to, and like I don't know. I like the human connection. Oh, we got to level 18. Nice. Strength, agility, and vitality, and luck. Lutz would get strength, agility. Yang gets agility, vitality, and luck. And Rosa gets whatever intelligence is broken and vitality and luck. Yeah, you're really not gonna use her use Rosa or your white mage for much of anything, unfortunately. But yeah, VTubers. I think though you can't just be a VTuber and then expect people to follow. Like, I guess if your model's nice, I guess it would help, but I don't think that's enough. I think you still have to be a good streamer. What I mean by that is like you still need to be, well, one, you can't be boring. I know it's simple advice. Don't be boring. That applies for facecam streamers like myself and for VTubers. Because the last thing you want is someone who doesn't. I mean, like, you can be that kind of person. Like, there's no wrong way to stream, obviously. But if you want to get people to watch you, you have to be interesting to watch. Yeah. You have to still talk to, chat. You have to have a person, like, you have to have a personality. I know, that's so mean. No, everyone has a personality. But you need to have a personality that's willing to engage with not just the game itself, but also the people watching you. I guess it's always a tough balance. Even for me, like sometimes I have trouble. You can see I'm having trouble. Like I'm having fun talking, but I also have to remember that I'm playing a game too. So sometimes I'm kind of like doing both at the same time. It's kind of tricky. But I mean, well, at least this game gives me a chance. This game is so there's a lot of not interesting stuff happening sometimes. So at least this game gives Final Fantasy. This game gives me plenty of material or time to talk. We've played some games where that isn't the case, but this is fine. Oh, we got poison, of course. They just want to troll us one last time before the end. So we will probably have to. But yeah, it's like you still have to be a good streamer. Am I gonna make a VTuber? No, I'm not interested in making a VTuber model. Like, I already streamed for, like, over a decade as a face cam streamer. I have no interest in switching at this point. Like, it's more fun if you guys can see my real face and the reactions we have. So I kind of want to keep that. There are so many VTubers anyway that's like, it's not like that unique anymore. Yeah, you know. And facecam streamers are still very popular too, so. But there are a lot of good fun VTuber streamers. And they are very, very funny. Like, there's actually one based here in San Francisco Bay Area named Sayu, S-A-Y-U. Like, she's more, like, I think she does a bunch of random stuff. She's very Atlas. There's a lot of Atlas games she likes. So like Persona. She's a huge Persona fan. She's fun to watch. I follow her because she's from around here. So it's kind of like supporting the local talent. She's probably the biggest one we have. And she's super nice in person. I actually ran into her in a convention. Yeah, so it's so crazy to see a VTuber in that you're not like the actual person, not just the VTuber. So she's super cool. So I'm going to do it. I will be. Yes. So if you look on Twitch, you'll find her under this name. So like if you probably might have heard of her, but like she's pretty popular too. Like I don't think she's the absolute biggest English VTuber, but like in terms of absolute strength, but she's definitely up there. All right, let's use the tent, and we'll use the tent one more time and save. So now we are ready. We have our spell charges, and we're ready to take on the ice cave for the first time, and then we'll do it again 2 more times. But so anyway, because the ice cave will take too long, there is like no real, we are not going to realistically be able to do it quickly enough, or at least unfortunately, as you know, this game you cannot save any time, so you have no choice but to, oh sorry, I need to pick the maps. I'm going to prepare the ice cave just to take a look at how big it is. Yeah, it's pretty large. So the ice cave is full of really, really dangerous enemies, and we could very well die or get wiped, and that really sucks. So yeah, unfortunately that does mean we should stop here, because the dungeon will just take too long. There's no way we will reach the end of the dungeon quickly enough, since we'll have to go through it 3 times. So I'm going to have to, I think this is a good stopping point. It is 5:13 a.m. my time, so I think it's a good time to stop. But yeah, are you interested in creating streaming related things? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm already streaming, so I guess that's kind of what I want. Like I usually, anyway, I think this is actually a good reason. So since we are at the end, I might as well show the social command. We do have, I'm going to do my spiel first, like about, we do have a Discord where we can discuss this game and other games of interest, or you can follow us on Facebook or X or Blue Sky down below. We do have, the other thing I do is I archive all the streams. So we archive the streams on that YouTube channel, which you might be watching from actually. I actually stream to YouTube at the same time, so if anyone was on YouTube, they could watch it directly. I will upload more from, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff from really old videos I'm slowly uploading, so I know it's been a little quiet, but a lot of stuff is going on in the background. I've uploaded a lot of the archives of, I'm trying to play catch up to where we are, because like I have uploaded archives to that YouTube channel all the way to, actually it's up to 2022, but so we're really behind, so that's why it's taking a while, so sorry everyone. But anyway, as you can see, we are ready to roll for the next time. We'll be going to the ice cave, the hardest, probably the hardest dungeon, one of the hardest dungeons in the game. I think it might be the hardest, I don't know, it's from what I remember reading. I've actually, we're almost at the part where I made it to my childhood. In childhood, I got past the ice cave somehow, and got to a certain port, but yeah, so we're gonna stop here for today. Thank you, Christine, for keeping me entertained, and hopefully we'll see you again, maybe. But anyway, for everyone else, I guess that's it for now. We will continue Final Fantasy on Monday near midnight, hopefully. Yeah, I know it's been super late. Yeah, see you next time, Romeo. And I guess, as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见 means see you next time, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. 求神祝福们, may God bless you. 愿你的一天有福, and may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys had a good one, and thank you all for watching. We will see you, and we'll begin the onslaught of the ice cave, so hopefully that goes well. Oh boy, kind of worried. That has some really tough enemies, so we'll see.